Marvel, what do you mean that John Walker was supposed to be the original villain of Thunderbolts and he was going to turn into a Hulk? But not only that, Man-Thing was supposed to be a part of the team, and Taskmaster was supposed to have a massive role that would see her be the real hero of the movie? Yeah, that's right, I did not stutter. And I'm not gonna hold you, these story details are insane, and some of it actually sounds kind of cool. But I am so glad we did not get this version. And either way, me and you know what we gotta do, we gotta talk about it. So according to Thunderbolts writer Eric Pearson, who's also penned many other MCU movies, the original draft of Thunderbolts was way different. Not only was Bob/Sentry/the Void not the villain of the movie, he wasn't even in the script at all. Cucumber! Instead, the main villain of the movie was supposed to be John Walker. And the movie would have played out very similarly except with no Bob, and this time we have Valentina manipulating John Walker by telling him that his super soldier serum is deteriorating and he needs to come to her for monthly shots to keep it going. But what she was actually juicing him up with was some of that gamma juice. More on that in a second, but we also learned that Taskmaster actually had a much larger role in the original script. Taskmaster would have formed a bond with Ghost, which would have brought another interesting dynamic to the movie. But what would have been even funnier is that Taskmaster was supposed to be having memory issues due to her Red Room mind control trauma, where the scene in the vault would have played out similarly, except she's the one that gets them out. But she would have been like Dory from Finding Nemo. And due to the fact that her mission was to try to kill John Walker, every time her memory would go on the fritz, she would try to kill John Walker again, which was supposed to be a running gag until John Walker actually becomes that main villain, because Valentina needs to cause a big ass distraction that would work in her favor. So she would activate the gamma juice in John Walker's blood and he would become A-Bomb, aka the Blue Hulk, who most Marvel fans should know is actually Rick Jones. He was actually referenced in the Incredible Hulk movie and even made an appearance in the Incredible Hulk video game. And I'm not gonna hold you, I would have liked to have seen A-Bomb in live action, just not John Walker. And also, that literally just happened in Brave New World. It would have been a rehash, and I wouldn't be surprised if they just took those story elements from that original script and put that in a Brave New World of the leader giving Thunderbolt Ross these monthly injections to keep him alive, or the little pills. But it also would have just made John Walker Emil Blonsky. We already saw that shit, and thankfully when director Jake Schreier was hired, they completely scrapped that idea, added Bob, who fit much more of the emotional core of the movie, and revoked Taskmaster's breathing rights. We smoking on that Taskmaster pack, baby! But I think we ain't done yet, because Jake Schreier also revealed that he tried to get Man-Thing a part of this team, but was quickly shut down. I'm curious if he would have been a member of the team or if he would have been the villain. Because for those of you that don't know, Teddy was actually experimenting with some super soldier shit when he crashed into a swamp and became the Swamp Thing. Unfortunately, a Nexus port. But it looks like they're keeping him for the Midnight Suns or the more supernatural side of things in the MCU. Either way, I need to see Teddy back too. Yeah, I can't even lie to you, man. I am so glad we did not get that version and we got the version that we got. We maybe could have used a little bit more Taskmaster, but the way that Jake Schreier explains it is this movie needed stakes, so they needed to kill somebody off rip, and who better than fucking Taskmaster. But let me know what you think about this news down in the comments below, and as always, like and follow for more.